Very good morning. Today in this class, I would like to explain few of the concepts related to revenue. So what actually the revenue means? Revenue is all about price into quantity. How, how many number of units sold at a particular price is considered to be as a revenue. Revenue is equal to price into quantity. Now, what are the different measures that are there to calculate the revenue? The first measure was revenue is total revenue. Revenue is in the form of average revenue. Revenue can be measured in the form of marginal revenue. And the total revenue, we use the, as I told you, revenue is the number of units sold at a particular price. So total revenue is equal to price into quantity. When it comes to the marginal revenue formula was change in the total revenue divided by change in the total quantity. So marginal revenue, what actually the marginal revenue means? Marginal revenue means additional revenue that has been received due to additional sales. So additional revenue that has received due to the additional sales is marginal revenue. It means that additionally you are producing some goods and additionally your revenue was increasing. Suppose I purchase, I produce goods, five units I produce, and each unit I sell in the market for 10 rupees. 5 into 10, 50 rupees has been the total revenue. Now, what I am doing, due to the demand in the market, I have to produce 2 more units. So instead of producing 5 units, when I produce the 5 units and when I sell it in the market, the total revenue received was 50. Now additionally I'm producing 2 units, and those 2 units I'm selling in the market. Now additionally I'm going to receive 20 more rupees, 2 into 10. Now, the revenue previously was 50 and the revenue now it was 70. The difference between the total revenue is 70 minus 50, that is 20. And quantity also, if you see the quantity also changed. So initially I have produced 5 units, 5 into 10, I get 50 rupees. Additionally, I produced 2 more units and I got 20 rupees extra. And this is the total revenue, initial total revenue. This is initial total revenue, which I have with me. And this is the marginal revenue or additional revenue that I have received. This is the total revenue that I have received, extra revenue that I have received. When you see the total revenue after receiving the marginal revenue, the total revenue now become as total revenue after marginal revenue is 70. Now change in the total revenue is 70 minus 50. That is equal to 20. So change in the total revenue was 20. In the same way, initially I produced 5 units. Later I produced 2 more units. Now the total number of units quantity was 7. Now change in the quantity was 7 minus 5. That is equal to 2. Now to find out the marginal revenue, what you do is change in the total revenue, that is 20, divided by change in the quantity, that is 2. Now it comes to 2 tens are 20. Or else we can use the formula TRN minus TRN minus 1. Previous value minus present value. Okay, right. So this is how to calculate the total revenue. Right. Now, next is we will discuss about average revenue. Average revenue is the total revenue divided by quantity, or P into Q by quantity. Both are same because total revenue formula, if you see here, the total revenue formula was P into Q. You can use TR or P into Q, both are same. Suppose total revenue that I received was 50 and number of units I sold was 5. Now the average revenue was 10. Average revenue was 10. This is how to calculate the average revenue. So I hope you understand the concept of total revenue. I think you understand the concept of average revenue and you understand the concept of marginal revenue. In brief, if I told you total revenue is price into quantity. Total revenue is price into quantity. Five, five, 5 is the price. 10 units I sold. 5 into 10, 15. And marginal revenue, change in the total revenue divided by change in the quantity. Initially, I produced 100 units. Now, I increased my production from 100 to 110 units. Okay, now the total revenue change was 10 and the quantity change was 10 divided by 10, what that is equal to 1. When it comes to the average revenue, the total revenue divided by quantity. Revenue received was 100. Number of units sold was 10. 100 by 10, that is equal to 10. So average revenue is equal to 10. Or else 200 divided by 10. Total revenue received was 200 and quantity sold was 10. 200 divided by 10, then it will be 20. Average revenue is. So thank you for listening the class. I hope you understand the concept. We will meet you in the next class.